After having put thousands of hours into maxing not only a normal Ironman account, but also a hardcore Ironman account, I set myself a goal to be the first person in RuneScape to max all 3 Ironman game modes. I'm now attempting to tackle one of old school's most difficult challenges, maxing an Ultimate Ironman. This is my road to maxing every Ironman mode. Hey everyone, so I'm adding this in after I made the video. I did start streaming again almost every day on Twitch, so if you guys want to come and talk or follow my progress live before you see it on YouTube, be sure to come and stop by. I'll leave a link to my channel in the description. What's up everybody? Welcome to episode number 37 of the Road to Maxing Every Ironman Mode series. The end of the last one, I did get to 72 Herblore, which is the level required for me to boost to getting stamina potions. The next thing I need to do is get my construction from level 52 to 77, so I can make some of the pools in my house. I did take out all of the super energies and super attacks I have total, so I said in the last video I was close to 2,000 super energies. For some reason, I thought I had more than I actually do. So in order for me to start doing construction, I need to take all of this stuff out, suicide again, so I can reset my inventory up. When it comes to the inventory for this, there's really not much I need. I need my graceful, I need my dragon axe, and then I need some coins and teleports to my house. First things first that I need to do here, since I do not have a willow tree planted over here, I think that actually might be slower in the long run anyway. There's this crate here for log storage if you guys haven't used it before. Pretty much what this is, you can store logs in here that you need to use for balloon travel. For teleporting up to Varrock, which is what I'm going to be doing to do this method, I need to have willow logs in here. I'm pretty much going to do a rough calculation of how many willow logs I'm going to need. You can cut them like right here too, so the willow logs are right next to it. So I'm going to cut a bunch of these, and I'll see you guys back in a little bit once I figure out how many I need. So every trip you do here from this spot to Varrock, it costs 1 willow log. And after doing some rough math on it, I'm going to need around 1,000 total. Sadly, I just found out you can only store 100 at a time. I was hoping to do all of them at once. So I'm going to have to take a break every 100 trips so I can cut more of them. Just 1,000 of these alone is kind of a crazy number. I wasn't expecting that. Before I start grinding this, I did want to take a second to show you guys what a full run looks like so you have an idea of what I'm doing. So first things first, I put my house portal in Taverley. I teleport there, and then I run east over to the balloon, and I use it to travel to Varrock. And as mentioned before, it costs 1 willow log each time I do this. Once I'm here, I cut these oak trees until I have a full inventory of logs. Thankfully, they are right next to the balloon, so it makes it really easy to do. Once my inventory is full, I use the sawmill operator and make them into planks, and then teleport back to my house. This worked out really nice for me with my inventory, since I do have 4 spots taken up, and it's 8 spots to make the oak larders. I can make 3 of them without having to make like tables or something to make up for the extra planks. I know a lot of people in other videos have done that before. After I finish making the 3 oak larders, I leave my house, and since it's in Taverley, I'm ready to pretty much do the entire process again. And each run I do will be 1,440 construction XP. I did reset both my construction and my woodcutting counters so you guys can follow along with my XP gain through the clips as usual. I'm going to be starting this grind at 52 construction and 67 woodcutting. I'm not entirely sure on what the XP per hour is with this, so per usual I'm going to do a full hour right now and I will let you guys know. There is 1 hour completed, so it looks like I'm going to be getting around 45k XP per hour. Actually, it's going to be a bit less because I have to cut the willow logs every now and then, but for sure it's going to be over 40k per hour. Also, during that hour, I broke 1750 total, so I can use those total level worlds now, so that's another cool milestone in general. I'll do some updates here and there. I do need a total of 1.3 million more XP, so it's going to be well over 30 hours until I complete this. I was planning to give you guys an update when I got 60 construction, but this kind of worked out really weirdly. I'm 97 XP away from 60, and I had to go and cut more willows again, so there's 69 woodcutting first. So now there is 60 construction. So a few things, I guess, that I figured out worth mentioning here that are pretty cool. I need to use 20,100 more total oaks to get to level 77. And that is going to cost me a little bit over 5 mil GP. Thankfully I have like 38, 39 mil, so 5 mil GP isn't going to be that much, but it's still more than I was assuming. I thought it was going to be maybe like 2 or 3 mil, so there's a rip there. At least on Ultimate Ironman, you don't have to pay your butler because you can't use one, so you save that GP over the course of getting 99. Quick level update here, level 65, 316k XP gained. Well, I just got 70 construction, and I talked for about 2 minutes and realized I wasn't recording. So, level 70 construction, 600k total XP gained so far. I did reset my woodcutting counter too, so I'm going to show you guys that. So 411k XP. I did mention before when I tested this that I got 45k XP in an hour. I've done this for, I'd say, about 20 hours now, and it's turning out to be about 30k because I'm not paying full focus to it over time, and the XP rates just drop off. So this is going to take a lot longer than I originally said it was going to, but 7 levels left to go. Throughout this whole period, I've been getting a ton of these nest drops from cutting these oaks. This is the first time I've gotten a medium clue. Most of them are beginners and easy clues. So I do want to try to go and do this one after I finish this inventory of logs. Alright, let's see if I get anything good. Gold headband. Interesting, but overall, still nothing good yet. Well, it's been like 10 minutes and there's yet another medium clue. Medium clue number 12, an adamant longsword. Level 75 construction, 250k XP, and 2 levels left to go. 22,000 planks, and 45 hours later, I finally got to 77 construction. I did also end up getting 77 woodcutting, so somehow these 2 levels ended up being almost exactly the same XP. So throughout this whole grind, not only from gaining the 1.3 million construction XP, I did also gain 900,000 woodcutting XP. So even though it was 30k XP per hour, I was still getting the additional maybe like 25k woodcutting XP on the side. So overall, it was a pretty nice grind. Total level is also up to 1784 now. Can't remember what I started at, but I definitely gained a lot of total levels from that. So now I have a few things on my list that we have to do so I can get ready for ZMI. The first thing is going to be making the restoration pool, which is the first step to making the stamina pool. And for that, I'm going to need 5 limestone bricks, 5 water buckets, 1k souls, and 1k body runes. Also, the reason I got to 77 was so I could make the prayer pool at 80 with just the crystal saw boost. Sadly, I don't have any prayer pots left from when I did Cerberus, so I can't actually make that right now. I don't need it at the moment, though, so it's not too big of a deal. Alright, so I got the Superior Garden built, which did cost another 75k, and I have everything I need to make this first restoration pool. So there is that one made, and now to upgrade it, I need the 10 stamina 4 doses. And with that, I'm going to have to go and get a +5 boost for Herb. There is something I want to do first, and to do that, I need to make a lectern, so I'm going to go ahead and make the room I need for that. Okay, so now that the study's made, I had to go and get a gold leaf. You need the gold leaf to make the lectern that is required to make the teleport to house tabs. So that's a rip to another 130k. I need to make sure I make the right one here. I don't want to waste this. So Mahogany Eagle is the one I want. So with this, I can make the teleport to house tabs, which I'm going to be needing for ZMI. For ZMI, you have to be on the Lunar Spellbook, so the only way I'm going to be able to get to my house to use the pool is going to be from these teleport to house tabs. I want to get these out of the way first before I focus on boosting and getting the stamina pool, since I'm going to be able to make more house teleports if I have a empty inventory. There's a pretty unique method for making these, so I'm going to get everything set up and I'll show you guys what that is. I don't really know how well this is going to work, having a freaking bronze pickaxe. Probably going to take a long time to mine these stupid things, but what you're going to want to do is go on the Lunar Spellbook and get the runes to do the Humidify spell, and then you go right here in Remington, this spot right here in the quarry, and you just sit here and you mine these clay rocks. You don't really have to move, you can sit on one, it spawns fast enough, and once you fill your inventory up with the clay, all you have to do is use the Humidify spell, and you'll see it changes all of the clay into soft clay, which is what you need in order to make teleport tabs. Then you just have to run back down here to the house portal, and that's pretty much it. You just repeat it. I'm going to make around 200 of these. That should be a good number to get me from 51 to 60 rune crafting. And I'm also going to get a magic level, I guess, right now. I've gotten like 180,000 magic XP, pretty much this entire level just from teleporting around everywhere. Now that my house teleports are made comes the part that I've been dreading of this entire video, and that is trying to get this +5 boost. The last time I needed a +5 boost was when I went for my Fury, and I ended up getting that on my very first stew, and I think it was like a 1% chance or something, so I'm expecting this to take probably about an hour. I got pretty lucky with this boost. It only took me 9 tries and about 25 minutes. The boost does only last for a minute total, so I had to make sure that I didn't misclick at all when I was making these potions, and I had to make sure I made them as fast as possible. But there it is, the stamina pool in my house. So while this is nice, I really can't wait until I actually get 77 herbs so I can just make staminas consistently. So now the final thing left to do before ZMI is to go get the small, medium, and large essence pouches. There's 2 ways to do this. One, you can kill the abyssal creatures in the abyss, which is in multi-combat, and it can be pretty dangerous. The other's a lot safer. I don't know if many people know about this, but there's a fairy ring code you can go to, and it is single-way combat. So to get here, use the fairy ring code ALR, and like I said in the previous clip, it's single-way combat so you won't get piled. If you go to the spot in the southwest corner, there's an abyssal leech spawn that you can spawn kill. I'd say like 9 out of 10 times it spawns in the exact same spot, but it can spawn in like 3 different spots a few squares away. So the drop rates on all 3 of these pouches are 1 in 42, and you do have to get them in order. You can't like get the large pouch before the small pouch. You have to get the small, medium, and then large, so this could take a while if I get unlucky. This really didn't take long at all. I got the first 2 pouches within like a few minutes. Sadly, the final one did take like 10 more minutes to get, but overall it took like 12 or 13 minutes. So now that I have everything I need to start doing ZMI, the only thing left to do is to suicide again and to set up my gear and inventory. So you guys don't see them in my inventory right now, but I am also going to be keeping nature and death runes. Those two will be down here in the corner of my inventory, and that's going to be the final setup. I'm going to be using the mind runes in order to pay to know my essence here, since I do have so many of them from Barrows. But that's going to do it for this video. The whole next one is going to be me doing ZMI to put the prims on my dragon boots. I did decide I'm going to be hunting ranger boots as well in the next video, so I'm not sure when that one's going to be out. I will be streaming all of the ranger boot hunting as well, so if you guys want to come check it out, I'll once again have the link to my Twitch in the description. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.